Chew, what's going on? You were here quick again. Faster than yesterday, though. What's going on, Woodsy? I got a bunch of packages. I was waiting to open them up. I'm gonna open them up with you guys. How was work today, Woodsy? Oh, I hear you, bro. I understand. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out for a little bit. I know you're not going to take off right away, but if you got a scoop, man, I get it. It's the way it goes. You see the price of silver, man? No work today? That's cool. Staring at your screen for 8 hours. Oh, yeah, you were off today, that's for sure. Hello, Tim Ivans. How are you, bro? Wow, really? I just started. Someone want to get rid of that guy? Thanks, Woodsy. See the price of silver, man? Silver is going crazy. Yeah, silver is going nuts. Jeffrey Button. How you doing, buddy? I got your package. I haven't opened anything yet. I've been waiting for everybody to get here. Just kind of chilling. I'm sitting on them. They're right here. I'm going to cut them open here in a few. No, Jeff Rubin, not Jeffrey Button. Sorry. Jeffrey Button, how you doing? No, not your package. It says Jeff Rubin. I'm sorry. I misread it. My bad, bro. Yeah, no package from you. Package from Jeff Rubin. Yes, and the world hasn't ended yet, and I'm still buying silver and gold. Are you? What I win? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Soon enough. Soon enough. We'll be going on Sunday. So tomorrow night at midnight, I'll stop it. So no more comments. So if you haven't gone in there and commented 500 sub, then you're not going to get in. And I'd really like to be able to pull people that are in chat instead of the whole world, because there's going to be people that are part of my subscribers that are just subscribers for Gibbies. And I hope that's not the case, but I'd really like people to show up in the stream while I give stuff away. Do you see what Bob has? How you doing, Cartier? No, it's a 1/2000th. So it's like a 1 gold back. Or it's a 1/1000th. I forget what it is. It's a 1/1000th. So it's a 1 gold back. But he's holding on to some gold instead of some silver today. That's a fact. I mean, he could be holding on to some silver, but I kind of just took it away from him, gave him a little gold, mix it up a little bit, see if maybe he'll start acting right. If he don't start acting right, it don't really matter. I get demoted down to a clad. Keep fucking around. Fuck around and find out. That's cool. That's cool. Any one of these any one of my larger clear ones, like one of these, they hold a 5 ounce in a capsule pretty well. Here, I'll show you. It's like almost perfect. It like there's no play. It locks right into place, and it's got plenty of room, plenty of bite on the top of the bottom of the coin, of the lip, so it doesn't fall out. I thought they said it was more large. I mean, it's like, I'd say 1.5 to 2 inches tall. So here, in comparison to the coin, so you have a measurement of reference. I'd say about 4/5 of the coin up. So measure the coin, see what about 4/5 comes up to, and then go hit Google and see what it measures up, and see what the measurement comes up to when you put it in. It'll come up with like the closest one. I don't know if Bob is psychic or not, but it almost looks like he's telling you that you should have been buying gold. Silver's doing some massive stuff too. Fucking crazy. I can't wait for my silver wins to come in. What's going on, avocado? It might be the large size, Jeffrey. I'm almost thinking it's the large size. But it holds that 5 ounce perfect. Perfect in a capsule. Random baseball card Gibby from Whatnot. Oh, hold on a second. Just dropped something. Can't even see what I dropped. Well, I want a package. Got a bunch of coins in it. So it's just got 2 buffaloes in it. And a baseball card. Some rando. No one important. That sucks, but the buffaloes are cool. They don't stack buffaloes, but they'll go to a Whatnot game. Let's see what else we got. I know what this one is. This one's from a room that I was in. It's a random 50-cent piece. Nice 1 ounce piece. Canada. Gold foil. Oh, there it is. 3 items. So that says $16. That's a pretty good deal. I made a pretty good chunk of change on that order, or however, I got it pretty low. $16 for an ounce of silver. I'll buy that all day long. How about you guys? You got a package from Jeff Rubin, not Jeffrey. Jeff Rubin, blah. Second time I've done that. Look at a couple of envelopes here. Oh, wow. All right, so we got a couple of Trump $100 bills. I got stickers coming, bro. I'll take care of you. Send me some stickers. Bunch of those ones. One of those. Bender chilling. Superman Trump. King Trump. Silver stacking. You will be assimilated. Super Trump again and Bender. Cool swag pack, bro. Thank you. That's awesome. There's another envelope here I'm going to open up. That's funny. All right. Now let's see what's in this. It's hard, whatever it is. There we go. Okay, so we got a poker chip. Oh my god. That one's pretty cool. So that was cool. I also got a package from Raspberry Hedgehog. All the way from across the pond. I'll be able to send her stuff out this next week. I've got some stuff coming in from another stacker. He sent me some coins to send her. Yeah, Raspberry. So Nick got some 83 coins and he sent them to me, so I sent it to her in the package. So I'm waiting to get those, and then I'm going to send everything out to her. A coaster that I will never use as a coaster, which is awesome. This thing is cool. Let's see what else we got. Got us a pen. Raspberry Hedgehog pen. Stylus. Boom. Let's see what else we got here. All right. Couple stickers. So one definitely for the sticker board. She gave me a big enough one, so I'm going to put it right there in the center. It'll be sitting right there. I can got us a couple of magnets in here. Or one magnet is just super thick. It's like a magnet on a button, which is pretty cool. I'll do it in a second. And there's a package here. Looks like she sent me some coins. Let's see what she sent. Pretty cool. What else we got here? Hi, Mandy. How we doing? Yeah. And she sent me some coins too. That's awesome. Which means we'll have to make sure we definitely send her some coins. And I don't know if they are or not. I'm going to look really quick. Yeah, so she sent me some pretty cool coins. For some reason, my flashlight's being ridiculous. How you doing, Mandy? Did I get the 1 pound? I'm looking right now. Penny. No. Penny. Yes, I did. It was the first one I looked at. It's a sick one. So yeah, she sent me some pretty cool coins. A £1, a couple of different pennies, a dime. So yeah, awesome. Thank you, Melody. You rock. Yeah, that was cool. That was super cool. So, two cool swag packs, two packages that had silver in them, or two packages with coin, one with silver, one with some buffaloes. Yeah, that was totally cool. Um, I like making friends all over the place. You know, I love the fact that Woodsy is here and he's part of a lot of our community. I'm uh, I'm glad I met him. You know, Melody is a great person. Since she's been on the scene, she's been great. She's always commenting. She watches your lives. She just hangs out. She's become part of the community. You know, there's a lot of people. It just sucks that most of the groups that I'm part of are all on the east side or closer to mid to the east, and I'm right as far away as possible from everybody except for AAA and Dean Elite AAA. West coast of Florida. So you're just on the Gulf side, is that what you mean? So I can't wait for my whatnot wins to come in. The 5 ounce bar, the 1 gram gold, all the additional silver and stuff I got coming. That 2 ounce Poe Dameron. Sorry, Gulf of America. Wasn't trying to slip up. Excuse me. Yeah, probably. But for me, it would probably depend on which way you went from. I bet we'd probably go from the Pacific left, you know, around the left side of the Gulf or left side of the Atlantic, or go across Pacific instead of going across the U.S. and then down through the Atlantic. 16,000 kilometers away. I'm. What's up, Tim? Timmy? Sorry, Timmy. Nick is. But yeah, getting this ounce of silver for 16 bucks. Oh, Bob, you're fired. I don't steal silver, I buy it. I know, right? Yes, Bob is definitely goofing up on the job. It's pissing me off. That's what he's doing. I know, let's not be a dick, Bob. You got one job, do it right. What am I doing? I was fixing Bob. He fell over. Fixing him, showing off my wins today, or wins that I brought in today. You know, getting an ounce of silver, a couple of buffaloes. I got more stuff coming. You know, it's always nice adding to the stack. I bought all this stuff last week, so I bought it before all this everything jumped. And getting an ounce of silver for 16 bucks then, it's worth 46 now. 15-year plan from here, you know. But it's still nice to know that it's worth that. If I really wanted to, I could take some silver and go. Do I sell silver? On Whatnot, I do, but not here. And right now, I really wouldn't be selling it. I'm not all that interested right now. I run a game about once a week now. But it does help add to my stack. Take the proceeds and then buy more silver with it. But just the other night, I won a 5-ounce silver bar for 50 bucks. I won a gram of gold for like 46 or 62 or something. It was like half price or just under. Well, if the prices go crazy and silver happens to take a dip, which I don't think it will, I'll trade this in and buy more silver. But I don't know. I really want to get more pre-33 is what I ultimately want to do. Yes, there was no filter on it. You are 100% accurate, my friend. Yeah, well, you want to diversify, but you want to have a certain gold to silver ratio in your stack, whether that be 100 to 1, 80 to 1, 60 to 1, whatever. Let me ask you a question, bro. Why not just buy the gold? Keep the silver and just buy the gold. If you've got the means to do it, just do it that way because you're going to be buying it anyways, and then you don't have to replenish the silver. I would wait till the GSR gets lower because it's going to. It's done nothing but drop since the beginning of the year. And so if you just think about what it's going to do, and we're going into the second stage of an inflationary period, and that's going to make it so they print more money, which is going to make our metals that much more valuable. So if you think about it, the GSR is going to do nothing but drop. And then at that point, what you get is going to be worth a whole lot more. I know. It was actually a little over 100 to 1 at one point. No, I feel you. But the reason you stack silver is to get to gold, right? But you still need to have a good base silver stack in most cases, and or any real stacker will tell you that you should have still. And I know you've got a lot of constitutional, so I'm not saying that you don't have a base stack if you get rid of silver. And I'm not judging how much silver you got. I'm just saying that's just a lot. And if you wait, I would just trade the. I would wait because it's only gonna. It only seems like it's gonna go lower. And if it goes lower, then you can get more gold for your silver. If you can dump 80, wait a little bit, and who knows, maybe you can get an ounce and a half or an ounce and a quarter instead. And all you got to do is hold for just a little bit. Silver is popping, don't get me wrong. And you need silver to pop and you need gold to slow down. That's what the whole purpose of this is. And that's what makes the GSR greater and in your favor. And then at that point, you capitalize. And I'm not saying this is nothing I'm saying is financial advice. I'm just saying that that's essentially what I would do, and that's what works for me. But that's what I would do. So you just gotta hold a little bit. If you got 80 ounces you can dump, then what does it matter if you do it now or if you do it in a week or so when it might just jump? Who knows? But you do you. You know the best way to do your stuff. But I would hold. That's just me. I'm stacking as much silver as possible right now, and all the silver that I've got coming in is all before it really got to the point it's at now, and I didn't pay nowhere near a spot for any of it. A 5 ounce bar for $50. That's 25% of what the value of it was at the time. It's a pretty good deal. Vegas, you ordered 33 ounces of silver today? Dude, that's popping. I went into a guy's room and I crushed. I got a 5 ounce bar for $50 on a blind wheel. And then I took 3 spins on some gold. Number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, I think. So I took 4 spins, $12 a piece, and I hit a gram of gold. All for whatnot. Yeah, see, that's it. Is a lot of stuff that you win on whatnot. You can just use. Like I got this for $16 on 3 spins. You know, the Buffaloes and the V nickels and all that other stuff that you get. You just flip it into something that you use for a game. Manderson, what's going on? I didn't see you sneak in. Just being a ninja tonight? Yeah. No, I understand. This stuff that I got, the stuff that I'm talking about here that I use, they're not worth anything to me. So when I go to use and sell them on Whatnot, I take whatever their value is and put it into whatever my cost is for the game, so I can get the proper amount of how much I make on each game. And I have separate accounts for all that stuff. But when I buy on Whatnot, because I buy on my personal account on Whatnot and I sell through a different account on Whatnot. And when I buy for my stuff, Whatnot, I buy through that account. But I understand. It's just one more step of crap I have to deal with in order for me to use it. Yeah. Lose too much money. Just not worth it. I'll stop by. Bob's not behaving. Oh, Bob, you're pissing me off. Yeah, it's pissing me off. I'll stop by for your show, bro. Make sure you tag me. I have a really, really high success rate on Whatnot for the most part. He's got one job, and I gave him an even smaller job than he normally has, something that's even more manageable, and he still can't pull that shit off. I'm getting irritated with him. He's about to get fired. There's only so many times I'm willing to put up the incompetence. All he's got to do is hold something. Where was that at? What's going on, Nick? I'll see you later, Vegas. Got a couple of Ikes. I don't mind Ikes. These are just regular old clad ones. Still $1. At least Bob's still holding the goal. He's not being stupid. Some copper rounds. Three Saber-Tooth Tiger copper rounds. Go in this tube right here. I'm not a copper stacker, but they just require like this one. I like this one actually. This is the Alamo one. Oh no, this is a dragon one. But yeah, you just acquire them. Almost got 20 ounces to send to Don. Because he hates copper. But he's going to pour me some shotgun shells. That's cool. Pour me some shotgun shells and have those. Sell them on whatnot. Put them in a game or something. I don't know. Are you talking about something that happened? Was it over on B. Waller's channel? On Blaine's channel? 3D does make some sick rings. You should watch the watch the video that Cartier Silver put out on the ring that he got made for him. And he does make some sick rings. I'm sure if there was some confusion, he'll stand up to whatever. Sounds like he said he would offer to sell you some anyways. Or whatnot. I'm not sure. I'm thirsty too. I got a bottle of water here though. Got a cotton mouth. That's better. So yeah, what's everybody up to Sunday or Friday night? Friday night on the old tube. What's going on? Hanging out with me? Right on. I'll take it. Chilling with Humble. That's what I'm talking about. Chilling with Humble. The red chip's cool. Harley Quinn. Yeah, I know, man. It's all good. People talk when they want to talk. What did I get today? Today I opened 2 buffaloes from a guy's room. There was $6 a piece. And opened this silver from Canada. 99999 fine, 4 nines. And I paid $16 for 3 spins. Got a Kennedy. This. And gold foil. In that pack. What's up, Waller? So yeah, it was a pretty good score on that one. I've got more stuff coming in tomorrow. But that's what I opened up today. So this gold's going up so good. Silver's going up. I'm glad I have decent luck on whatnot because my dollar cost on purchases from whatnot to add to my stack is really, really low. Because I'll take the buffaloes and the dimes and the grams, and the dimes I'll keep, but I'll take the grams and the fractional that I win, and I'll dollar cost it in on the next game so I know what my actual cost is for products opposed to other stuff. I mean, my account is all based on a sole proprietorship anyway, so it's all what I do. You got a penny today? Do you get a penny from me, Nick? You get a penny from me. I don't think I've ever sent you just a penny. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever sent you just a penny. Yours and Donna's packs are always a little more juiced up than others. Let me ask you, Nick, is that middle row on your shelf, is that all gold coins? No, gold and copper. Okay, so your middle row is gold and copper. Bob's not acting up too bad right now. He was a second ago, but seems to be holding his mud now, which is good because I don't want to have to kick the shit out of him. Now, which ones are your gold ones? So you have three half-gram gold pieces, and the rest is all copper, and then silver on the top and silver on the bottom. Oh, gotcha. Well, still, you got 1.5 grams of gold bars, right? Yeah. Silver is booming right now. Cartier's not wrong. Silver's definitely booming. All graded on the bottom. Yeah, silver's good. At this point, at this rate, I get I get a lot of silver. I get a lot of gold, or some gold, not a lot, some gold. like get a lot of silver. Most games are silver, and that's normally what I'm playing for, anyways. And the silver I get, I keep. As you see, I've had this one for a long time. That one's gonna be good for a long time. Got this silver piece. The Pope. Silver's gonna go to 50 by the end of the year. Dude, it's shooting up. I mean, it crossed 46 today. It could hit 50 within a couple of days if it keeps on the growth it is on. What's up, Big Nasty? Yeah, almost at 47. But you hit 46 solid, and I think it dipped a little bit, but still. But gold's on the move too. Metals are going through crazy times right now. You guys, it is. And the metals are only going to go up because we're going to hit the second stage of a recession because they come in three stages. We just finished the first one. We're in the second one now, or just the beginning of it. And things are just going to start going nuts because they will start printing money again here soon, from what all the rumors are saying. And that's just going to make the value of our metals that much higher. And that's going to make it so we have to buy less because we won't be able to afford to buy as much as we want. Depending on who you are and how you're stacking. That's how I have to look at it because that's how it equates for me. Is I'll just have to buy. I won't be able to buy as much, but I'll still stack. But I just won't be able to buy as much. So I'm acquiring as much as I can, as fast as I can, not in any fear of anything other than price. Of not being able to get it for as good of a deal as I'm getting it for right now because it's starting to drop again. The GSR. So the more silver I buy now for cheap, the more gold I can get when it sells, and I sell it for a better GSR. That's how I look at what I'm doing right now because I'm still going to keep stacking silver afterwards as well, but ultimately that's what I'm shooting for is to maximize the amount of gold I can get for the silver and have a bunch of silver left over. So I mean I have a decent stack and a stack that's set for just GSR moment. We'll see what's going on. I waited till you guys were starting to sign off, and then I took off. I took off and popped on. Interesting show tonight. So I think next time I want to buy 20 or 30 ounces of silver, I'm going to come and call you. Maybe you can help me with something like that. What did I get on Whatnot today? I didn't win on anything on Whatnot today because I didn't go. I was at work. I had a long day. Really long day. Just no wins on Whatnot today. That's because of the cost of silver. And honestly, they're worried about the industry not being able to keep up. But there's so much physical silver. In just personal hands. So when the DCA changes and then we sell it, then they'll get it. I mean, that's essentially what's going to happen. They're going to end up getting it anyways. China's been buying a lot of silver. Everybody's been buying silver and gold, man. But then there's not just the solar panels being cut. You got also the batteries for the cars coming out now too, which are like solid state silver batteries or some shit. So they use a shit ton of silver. You got that to worry about too. China still has a big part. It plays a big part of our silver price. Their economy. So their economy thrives off of ours. Our economy thrives off of theirs. It's based on a lot of stuff. It's a global community when it comes to stuff like that. Normally, when one person's dollar crashes, a lot of other countries feel that too. So it's not. It's never a good thing. But I mean, I'm just talking. OC knows a lot more about this stuff from what it sounded like. Yeah, well, we'll see. A lot of things affect the prices of stuff that happened over the weekend because I don't know. I think silver doesn't silver trade on the weekend as well. I know gold stays still, but I thought silver traded still. Yeah, it's gonna definitely flip out then. That's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah, it's just been on the rise. Silver's been crazy right now. Super crazy. But gold's acting up too. All right, Tim. Have a good night. Can't quite sleep yet, Marsh? Nice. Thanks for popping over. Oh, Tim's off to bed. Not much, man. Just chilling. Popped on. Hang out for a bit. Was over. I watched OC and Silver Surfer, or yeah, Stacking Surfer on a live. I always like listening to Stacking Surfer. He's a smart dude, and so is OC. So they had a lot of good stuff they covered. Talked about a lot of cool shit. No, that's my vape. Okay. Not a problem. Yeah, no, that was super cool, man. I stuck around. I listened. I don't have any crypto or anything else like that. I do have gold. All the slabs, I know you don't believe in slabs, but all these slabs I bought, I didn't buy them for the slab value or buy them for the slab cost. All this stuff I got at less than spot. It's just crazy that I can sell it for so much more to a collector than what it is. So I just have them up displayed. But I got them all for pretty. Well, so I am a stacker, right? So I try to get my metals for as cheap as possible and as much as possible for my dollar. Right. So all of these here that you see, though, like I said, they're in slabs, but I didn't buy them for at that cost or nowhere near it. I got them for a lot less. But I understand your philosophy when it comes to slabs, especially. And I say in every live at the end of the day, whether I could sell this to somebody for $150 or not, at the end of the day, it's still just an ounce of silver with the fancy case. But you deal with on a scale that I could only dream of from what you were talking. Yeah, the scale of what you were talking about was very, very large. It's funny, it's my chair, if that's what you're hearing. I have a wooden chair that I sit in. Now I know what you're talking about, what sound you're talking about. Every time I move in my chair, it does that. It's kind of weird too because I've lost, like you guys, I've lost like 35 pounds. I almost have no gut. My boobs are disappearing. I'm withering away. So is that what you were talking about? Your philosophy about coins or stacking? 4611 today? Well, dude, I mean, honestly, it's done nothing but grow substantially and go up and up and up aggressively for quite some time now. You just with the price of everything and how it's gone, it's gonna spike again here soon, or just keep gradually growing. Wednesday is going to be a big day for growth. Monday will be a good day because the markets will open and people will be rushing in. So that's always good when it comes for prices, depending on if they're buying or selling. Keep in mind, people were buying when the prices was like going up, and they've been sitting on their stuff for a long time, like Stacking Surfer was talking about. So they could be trying to rush in too, because he's 100% right on that. They just want to break even. Can you guys imagine? Oh, see, can you imagine somebody buying silver at $50 an ounce? I mean, I understand because we're buying at 46, right? But can you imagine somebody buying at $50 an ounce right when the Hunt brothers were doing what they were doing, worried about silver disappearing? Knowing that the stockpile was so much more larger then, we weren't using it for as much military applications, as many electronic applications. I mean, it was insane. You sold a bar today? Well, if your DCA or if your dollar cost average is super low, and do what you do with your silver. So as long as you made money or broke even or whatever, but you know, how big was the bar? Well, unless in how much silver they're owed because of all the shorts. I mean, I guess that would be quite a bit, but ultimately they wouldn't have to deliver it. They would just cash them out. It's essentially what they do when they have to deal with the short and they're dealing with that stuff. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. As long as you're still stacking, and like I said, I'm buying now at 46. Everybody's still buying. It's just there's going to be a flood of people that will be selling as well. So maybe we'll get it for who knows. Maybe just the market will be flooded with physical silver, and maybe we'll be able to buy some behind spot from. I get really good deals at my LCS. So I've been thinking about mining stocks because I can actually move my stuff around now at work because of that bill that was passed. So I can move stuff around and make it so I can go in and reallocate and put in precious metal stuff. So I just got to make sure my work covers or has that within their plan. And I'm sure they do somewhere because I know the names of them. I just have to go online and go on and find them and see if they're available. Well, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, a lot of them they weren't even looking for silver. They're only looking for gold. Silver's just a byproduct of finding gold. It's just a metal that comes along for the ride. Yeah, stocks are weird. Well, they're not weird, but they're all over the place right now. So I get it. I just, I have the ability to move some of my 401k money or some of my, because I can invest my health savings account money and other things like that. And so I have the opportunity to move some of that stuff around and now invest in mining companies and silver and gold companies. Maybe, yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with those, even though you can get a lot of shares for a nickel mining company up in Canada from what I saw. And there's a lot of stuff out there. So many different options. So many different options. So many different options to explore if you ended up doing that. But I got to talk to a financial advisor, which I recommend everybody doing if you are going to do that. Hey, OC, when the time comes and I want to buy 30 ounces of silver, can I get a hold of you? Who's Borer? Sold a 100-ounce bar last year and bought a car. Drove to Wyoming. Okay. Did I lose money? Yes and no. Had to wet the whistle. No, because you can't get back into the. You can't get back the experience. No, you're right. You can't get back the experience. So honestly, what was the experience worth to you? That's the true question. The true question, because then you have something that you can measure it against. And then do the math yourself. For me, the experience would have been worth the whole thing for sure. What's up, Tio? Unbelievable what in Marsh? The experience was unbelievable. So what's that worth to you? You just got to figure out what that's worth to you. Was it worth the value of 100 ounces of silver you sold last year for what? What'd you sell that? What was spot? $28? $27? Depends on when you sold it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you sold a bar and had a wonderful experience, an unbelievable experience. That'd be worth it to me. That's me, but that'd be worth it to me. That's right. Words to live by. Words to live by. I hear you completely. My dad used to talk about going to the NHRA races and smelling the top fuelers and the ethanol that they would burn and the way it was mixed with the fuel and how it smelled and the whole experience. And we never got to go together, but they came to town and had the nationals, and I was able to take my kids. It was super cool. It was totally cool. Bucket list stuff. I'm 47. I'm no fucking spring chicken. You get that stuff out the way. What's up, Broke Stacker? Yeah, nitromethane. That's it. That's it. That's the name of it. Yeah, I got your email address. OOCstacker@gmail. But you didn't say humble stacker. You said Borgen or some shit like that. It was really weird. But I knew who you were talking to. Yeah, so like I bought medals. I won medals a couple of days ago for really cheap, and they've only gone up in value while I'm waiting for them to get here for really cheap. I did really, really good in this guy's room. I tore it up. And I got an 1883 Carson City in a GSA. So I can't wait for it to come either. Because that means it's at least BU or better. if it's on one of these. So I can't wait for it to show up. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Oh, this damn chair's killing me. Pillows, I can sit on some of this shit. Yeah, I'm dying over here. This damn chair is killing me. Now you get back to bed, you heathen. Like you would call us heathens because we're up still. So you get back to bed. Hopefully Milo doesn't wake you up, but you know he will. Milo's gonna bother you. It's all over. Bank money. That's what I'm talking about. Night, Tio. And Marcia didn't get a tag this year for what? Elk or deer or bear? I should get a new chair. I should get one that's comfortable. You're right. I should. Maybe I'll treat myself to something like that one day. I need a camera and stuff too. Something better. I use my phone right now. Yeah. You know the great thing about this chair, Nick? Elk. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, Timmy. Have a good night. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out for a while. It's free. I already own it. It's not going to cost me anything. All I got to do is go get a pillow, can sit on it. It's more comfortable. And the noise, it's noise. It's a chair. Sorry it bothers you. Haha. But you're right. If I had a better chair, maybe my butt wouldn't hurt so bad. A little more comfortable. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'll pop over. Nash Family 2013. All right. No, my equipment still works, I would imagine. You're killing me with that, man. OC, have a good night, man. I should be sub to you. Timmy, let me check. Yeah, for some reason it won't let me go to your channel, but I'll get there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, wouldn't you flip out if I actually pulled something out? Night, broke. Have a good night. Yeah, I didn't know why it wouldn't let me over there. Yep, you saw me shirtless. Anyways, I'm back. You guys hear me? Can you hear me now? And Marsh? Hopefully you can hear me now. Hey, knock it off. Shirtless with a pump. Ooh, ooh. What up, Woodsy? Yeah, man, you caught me shirtless. That's alright. I've lost a lot of weight. And I've been stuck with this body for a long time. I'll lose the weight, I'm gonna flop that shit. Like I said, my gut's disappearing, my boobs are disappearing. I'm happy. Definitely can't complain. Do I only got 3 people in here? Do I only got 3 hardcores up in here with me? Yep. We got Wizzy, Cartier, and then Marsh, huh? And Nick. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what, dude? 47, had a gut and boobies for a long time. I'd be nice to lose these things, you know? Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. I almost died of an aneurysm, so every day I wake up's a blessed one. You know what I'm saying? So every day, you know how it is. One of those very fortunate few that listened to my body and knew something was wrong. Called the doctor, sent an ambulance. Ambulance told me I had a migraine and just go to the ER. Instead, I told my dad there is something seriously wrong with me. And he called him back. And next thing you know, I woke up at like the best brain trauma facility on the West Coast. Yeah. See, I mean, that's kind of it right now. For me, I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fine with it. I've been used to my body for a long time. I walk around shirtless when I had a bunch of weight on. It's just the way it is. But now I'm losing weight. My shirt's gonna be off even more. That's for sure. Coming into winter months too, when people start putting on weight and I'm starting to shed it off. Hell yeah, I'm down. And I'm not a small guy, right? But my waistline's really small. So like when I was bigger, I was wearing a 34. Well, my 34s are like falling off of me. It's horseshit. I get better. I gotta get smaller pants. I mean, of all things I have to complain about, but still. Well, I really shouldn't have to, right? I mean, it's my house. When my kids are around, I do. But for the most part, when they're not around, I don't have to wear a shirt. Take that shit off. I wear a shirt all day long at work. That's what I'm saying, man. I know. I know you've had your running and stuff. So, I'm glad that I mean, really, my heart hasn't AFib'd since the last couple of months ago. But then again, I've been laying off energy drinks and doing all that other stuff. So, and I got rid of a lot of carbonation, and I'm drinking a lot more water and juices. So I don't know. I just kind of changed a couple of things up. Cutting a lot of carbonation out does help me shed weight, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. It seems like, but I didn't do it for that purpose. I just did it because I wanted to start laying off some of the caffeine and in energy drinks especially. But I drink sugar-free energy drinks, so they weren't very sugary. So there was never a worry there. But still, the amount of caffeine I was drinking, I was up to 3 or 4 of them a day. So I'm glad I stopped. I can't tell you the last time I watched the news. I mean, I watch tidbits on stuff, but I don't like sit down and watch the news. The plumbing that sucks. I feel you. I'm just glad that my plumbing's okay so far. From what I understand, my heart just was AFibbing, and the paramedics thought that too. Offered me to go to the hospital, but I had already stopped by that point, so they really couldn't do much but monitor me some. So I went home. Nothing's happened since. I've been very mindful. I wear my smartwatch to tell me when my heart rate is abnormal. I can click on it. Scary. So track my sleep schedules now. There's all kinds of stuff I do now. Had to start paying a little more attention to my health. I'm getting older. I'm no spring chicken, but I'm not super old, but I'm getting older. I'm still young enough to where I can change some things and maybe get a little better at some other things. So I'm going to take advantage of it while I can. Am I on meds? Nope. No meds. My dad was type 2 as well, so I wanted to change some stuff, cut some sugar out, do some other things. Like I said, I'm going to have to change some stuff right now, so might as well. Not going to hurt me not to. Just going to make things better. Plus, be a time where my oldest, she's almost 17. She's going off to college soon, moving into her own place, doing all that stuff, starting to be an adult. I mean, still a lot of stuff coming up on. My youngest is almost 11. Time's just flying. Make tea? I don't know, man. I'm not a big tea drinker. I would just put it, roll it up, smoke it. That's what I would do. Yeah, I started when I met my second wife when I was 28. Got married pretty quick, had a baby, had another baby. Both girls, beautiful. Wait a little bit. She says, I want to try again. And so we're going to have another girl. She says, no, we're not. I says, okay. Had another girl. A couple months later, I went and took care of business, and I can't have kids no more. We ended up not ending up being together. She tried to have a kid with another guy, and she did. Tried to have a boy because he had a boy. She had a girl. Tea made of the most beneficial mushroom out there. Well, does it have psilocybin in it? So, tried to have another kid. Did have another kid. Tried to have a boy. Got a girl. I told her she's the reason we had girls. She just didn't listen to me. She's not the reason, but Can you hear me now? One main artery going to your head, the other is blocked. Yeah, that's bad, bro. Are they gonna fix it? Yeah, but you're still running around like you're running on 8. Yeah, I mean, that can happen crossing the street, you know. Uh, don't talk that way, please. I mean, I understand, right? But nobody wants to think about losing you, bro. That's just sad. Been a big part of my life recently, man. Ever since I met you, you've been a big part of my life. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna hit the hay. It's almost 1 o'clock. 3:30 p.m. Pacific. Please show up if you want. There's a lot of stuff I want to be giving out. Lots of stuff. Gold, silver bars gonna be going out to somebody. So yeah, you guys, please stop by. I got a bunch of swag to give out. Cartier, you're gonna be good, man. So Sunday at 3:30 my time, right after ATC does his big gibby, and Nick ATC is all things country. He's giving out 4 big bags of pay dirt on Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific. everybody stay cool and stay safe. Just like in March. I'll see you Sunday, 3:30 my time. I appreciate you all. Yeah, just stop by his show. I mean, you can buy a part. You might even be able to buy a spot still. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what he says or see what he does. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. All right. I'm out.